Number 1. Set the vibe that she has to impress you. This one is pretty self-explanatory, and it shouldn't feel like it's a gimmicky trick. A girl's beauty, although it is beautiful, does not automatically mean she's a great fit for you in the long term. You know, the whole what does she bring to the table thing that guys harp on is a bit overkill, but it has some truth to it. Looks are a dime a dozen, my friend. Go on Instagram for 2 seconds. Go outside and touch some grass. You'll see plenty of cute girls out there in the real world too. Her personality could suck. She could have poor hygiene. She could be completely batshit crazy. You should always go into the interaction thinking to yourself, 1, she's already into me, and 2, she has to show me why she's worthwhile to pursue. And that's what the date or interaction is for. Number 2, lower the bar for approaching. The reason you feel nervous is because you've created the condition for yourself that you can only approach if you feel 100% comfortable and not nervous. The conditions you dictate are the ones you will follow. Your own conditions and preferences of how it should be are the only thing holding you back. Okay, let me run this by you. What if you decided you were gonna approach regardless of how you feel? If your feelings had to wait, if your feelings came second to your mission, that's a mental shift required to do anything great in your life. Number 3, never fight your nervousness. A lot of times the nerves themselves are not that bad at all. What's freaking you out is the desire to get rid of the nerves and not be nervous. Listen, bro, unless you're a monk with telepathic abilities, you're not going to be able to fight or think your way out of the nerves. Just let them be. Be indifferent to whether you're nervous or not. Just focus on the mission. Focus on what you came to do. Be indifferent to the nerves. Stop caring about whether you're nervous or not because it doesn't have an effect on the outcome if you don't let it. Number 4, realize the consequences of a bad or awkward interaction. You see, the consequences of a bad or awkward interaction are not that deep, my friend. I mean, damn, it's awkward and uncomfortable for about 5 to 10 seconds as the girl walks away, but that's really it. You're not gonna die. It's not like you're gonna spontaneously combust from the embarrassment. I mean, come on, bro. Men used to go to war. And now you mean to tell me that you're too scared to approach a cute girl? Jeez. And you have the audacity to call yourself a man? Huh. You got some serious soul searching to do if you're a full-grown man and can't get over a little awkwardness and discomfort from social situations. This is a fundamental necessity for your manhood. So get up, go out, get over it. Okay, on to number 5. Understand your nerves. This is what I'm talking about. Be in touch with yourself. Why are you nervous? The reason you're nervous is because you want the interaction to go 100% smooth and 100% perfect. Okay, this is an impossible standard to live up to when you're a beginner, and it's also totally unnecessary. You do not need to do everything perfectly in order to get the girl interested. Get her phone number, or even get her on a date with you. You just have to be good enough that she agrees. There's been plenty of times where an initial approach or even an entire interaction was initially weird and did not go well. But I still managed to get the phone number or Instagram, and from there, I was able to make up for it with some good text game and still get her out on the date. When it comes to putting yourself out there and approaching girls, done is better than perfect. I mean, just think about your own life. I'm sure there's been some situations with girls where you didn't exactly execute flawlessly. Maybe you messed up a little here and a bit there, but you still got her to give her your number, and you still were able to get the kiss or make her your girlfriend or whatever it is you were going for. Relationships are complicated and attraction is dynamic. As long as you do more right than wrong with an interaction, you can pretty much succeed and get her attracted. Number 6. Accept and expect it to be awkward for the first few seconds. You should be concentrating on how to make her feel more comfortable. And once she settles down, you're gonna settle down too. You see, as a whole, humans are naturally a little uncomfortable in the first few seconds that they meet a stranger. But as long as you don't do anything creepy or weird, the initial awkwardness should fade. Number 7. Give yourself the home field advantage. If you're gonna go on a date with a girl, bring her to your place or someplace you're familiar with, that you already know well. Putting your body in a familiar and comfortable environment will subconsciously make you feel more relaxed and less nervous, because you'll have one less unknown or new factor to make you uncomfortable. Number 8. Realize you can still execute even if you're nervous. Like I mentioned before, being nervous is not a sufficient excuse because you can still put one foot in front of the other and just put yourself in front of the girl. The interaction can even be mediocre, and you can still pull off getting her number and getting her on a date. As long as you know what to say and what to do, the fact that you're nervous is irrelevant. This is the problem though. Most guys don't know what to say or what to do because they never bothered learning, practicing, or getting the experience necessary to push past these nerves and know what to say regardless of them. This is why a blueprint and system is so important for your interactions with girls. It allows you to not only be less nervous because you always know what to say and what to do, it also allows you to take action even if you are. Since once you know what to do, you just have to execute. And this is why I have a blueprint and system for always knowing what to say and what to do in interactions with gorgeous girls. And I can show you how to get more dates with higher quality women than you know what to do with. All you gotta do is click the link below and book a free one-on-one call with me. I mean, come on, it's free. What do you got to lose? Except maybe, a little bit of nervousness. We taught this exact blueprint to tons of guys to get them insane success and an average of 1 to 3+ dates per week with top quality women. Like for instance, my student Simon, who pulled a super attractive girl from the club by applying our battle-tested system for approaching and attracting girls in person. Or Evan, who said he was able to use our framework to close 2 different girls 2 nights in a row, something he never thought he was capable of doing in the past before the program. So if you want to take your dating and approach skills to the next level, the best thing you can do is click below and book a free call. I hope to talk to you soon.